Hello, welcome back to my channel, Reclaiming Jen, where moms can take a break from the busy mom life and focus on their own needs, wants, and goals. On my channel, I talk about online teaching and I help other people start teaching online. Recently, I was invited to the VIPKid Global platform, and so today I'm just updating you on VIPKid, and I'm updating you on how Outschool is going for me and how teaching privately is going for me. So stay tuned for that. It's pretty good news so far, guys. Before we do that, thank you so much to my reclaimers. You guys, I made it to 1,000 subscribers. So thank you so much for your dedication to my channel, for checking me out each week when I post new videos, and for reaching out in the comments and in my email to ask questions or comment about how your own journey is going and to support my channel, my journey, and to share in your journey as well. So I thank you so much. I am just so excited about reaching that goal of 1,000 subscribers, and you are part of that. So thank you so much. So if you haven't subscribed yet, click that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and you will get notified each time I upload a new video each week. The videos I have upcoming are, I actually have a YouTube SEO optimization. So if you're into YouTube and you might want some tips on how to get your videos seen using tags and search engine optimization, I have some tips for you. So stay tuned for that next week. I started a YouTube channel to help other teachers start teaching online, to share my own journey about how I just fell into this job and how I resigned from my brick and mortar substitute teaching job after 18 years, and now how I'm rebuilding my online teaching business because ESL kind of went because China has eliminated foreign teachers from the online platforms like VIPKid, like GoGoKid, Magic Ears. What a community we have, or had. I don't know, do we still have it, guys? Such an amazing, awesome bunch of teachers doing an amazing job teaching kids in China. And so now we're all kind of retooling the machine to either keep working from home or keep teaching. So it's kind of like this, guys, but I want to say that I'm on the up and up right now. So let's jump into that right now. What's going on with me? So as I said, I had been invited to the global platform for VIPKid about 2 weeks ago, I think. I've opened slots. A lot of my slots are taken up right now with private teaching, those prime hours. So the hours that I have right now are kind of 8 a.m. Eastern to 9:30 Eastern. So they're not the peak times for Korea, and even China. It's getting late for them too. So I'm not really getting any bookings because they're not in those peak times if we're looking at Korea and Hong Kong and Taiwan. So I don't know how that's going to go for me. But that's what I have right now because I'm trying to build my private teaching. So I don't want to give up those slots for the uncertainty of VIPKid. So I'm doing my best there with VIPKid. I have slots open, nothing booked yet. I am trying to recruit some students to refer students to the platform. I have one person who used my code. I have two actually. The other person's me. If you are interested in what it looks like from the student or parent perspective, you can check out this video that I made. It's a sneak peek into the teacher portal and the student portal, so check that out. So that's the update with VIPKid. Not much to update. I'm on the global platform. Nothing's happening for me so far. On to Outschool. Guys, I signed up for Outschool a long time ago. I was nervous or unmotivated to make classes. It was a big hurdle for me to create my own classes and to put in that extra time and effort. And guys, it is a lot of effort to make your own lessons and planning. But now that I've been doing it since July, I think, it's coming along better. I'm feeling more comfortable. I'm comfortable with Zoom. I'm getting a flow for my schedule and how I'm planning and doing that work, I realized that after my class is when I need to plan the next lesson. I need to have that fresh in my mind. So that's what I'm doing. I'm planning my lessons for the next class in the class that after the class I just finished. And if you're curious, I'm actually booking half-an-hour classes and then a half an hour in between any classes because of that reason. I want the information fresh in my mind. I don't want to do back-to-back classes right now because I want to use that time in between to finish up planning for the next class and make sure I'm prepared for my next student. So that's what I'm doing right now. On Mondays, I book on the hour, 5 a.m., 6 a.m., 7 a.m. And then on Tuesday, I just happen to have 5:30, 6:30, 7:30. So those are the hours I'm doing Monday through Friday. I have slots available for teaching. Most of those are my private clients from China. And then in the late mornings, like 10 a.m., 11 a.m., 12 p.m., and 1 p.m., I have slots open for Outschool. And for Outschool, I am doing one-on-one tutoring. I haven't done any group classes yet, ever in my life. So I did have one parent ask me about a 2-on-1 class. And so I was willing to do that. I didn't know. I said, oh, I haven't done that yet. So let me think about what that would look like, how much it would be. And she ended up saying, oh, no, just forget it. Let's just do one-on-one. So that's what we ended up doing. But that's something to consider too, like how much work. It's a little bit less work, but you still have to spend time billing the other parent. So there are things to consider for pricing and how much time you need to dedicate to a 2-on-1 class. So maybe that will happen in the future, but for now, I'm completely one-on-one. I like it that way. I'm confident in the quality that I offer my students during their half-hour class, and it's just nice to customize the class to that student's personality, to their level, and be able to slow down and speed up or skip something if you know they've already got that skill. So it's great. So I'll just share a little bit about what I have right now for Outschool. So I have 8 students right now on Outschool, and let's see, 2 of them are conversation classes, and 1 is an ESL writing tutoring class. So we practice writing and just embellishing. We practice writing a speech and adding details to a speech for a competition he did. Right now we're working on book report or book review writing. His mom suggested that we make a script for him to put on his YouTube channel, so that's what we're working on right now in classes. I have 4 English tutoring for students that need help with reading, spelling, phonics, writing. So I have 4 that are doing that sort of thing. Reading is a focus for 1 of my students. For 2 of my students, it's spelling and sounding out. And my other student is writing and helping get him to grade level. And then I have a brand new student I haven't even met yet, and he's 5 years old, and we're going to be working on math. So I'm excited. I have new math tutoring classes, and he will be my first math student. So I'm super excited about that. Guys, I recently found education.com. I made a video about it here. It gives you a little tour about what education.com is, but I am using the resources here to help plan my classes and to use their resources. There's leveled reading books, there's math games, there's reading games, there's phonics games, there's spelling games, and I just pop them up on my screen sharing, and I can also input my students' names, and I can send them assignments related to what they're learning in class with me, and they can do them after class. It's pretty cool. Not all of my students are taking advantage of it, but it is kind of an option that I'm giving them, and so it kind of just adds value or something to my classes. And it is a subscription. If you watch my video, I tell you how much I paid and how much you can pay for that. I'm not an affiliate for education.com, but I wanted to share because that is a resource I'm using and I'm loving it. I also use VIPKid in my classes. If you are not familiar with VIPKid, maybe I should do a video on that. I do know, what is it, Education Wizard? edtech wizard. She has a video about VIPKid, so you can check her out. And then just to update you on my private tutoring or private teaching, I am teaching 7 students privately. They are almost all students that I taught on VIPKid. I have one student who her parents found me on YouTube, and so now I'm teaching her twice a week, and it's just super fun. So I am using education.com for some of that, and I have other resources that I'm using to teach with them, including FredisaLearns.com. I have another video about that, and I have a link if you are interested in FredisaLearns in FredisaLearns.com or KizPhonics.com. I have a link there, and if you buy 2, you can get 10% off using my code, which I think is Gen 10. I'm going to link it here, my code. You do have to purchase 1, and then the second one is 10% off. And that's in my description of this video. So check that out, and check it out on the FredisaLearns review too. You can see more information about FredisaLearns, and I show you a little bit about how I use it in my classroom. So that is my update, guys. I probably have about half of the student load that I would like. I think once I get to about 30 students a week, that will be a nice cozy zone for me to be in, and I'll feel comfortable financially. That's probably my goal. I'm probably halfway to my goal right now. So yeah, I'll just tell you, my schedule is a little bit spread out right now. I have 3 students on Sunday mornings, and those are my students from Taiwan, Thailand, and South Korea. So that's pretty cool. And then I have 2 students Monday morning and 2 Outschool students later in the morning. And then I have only 1 student Tuesday mornings with private teaching. And then I have 1, maybe 2 students from Outschool around lunchtime. And then I have 2 students Wednesday and 1 student Wednesday later in the morning. I have 1 student Thursday, and I have 1 student Friday. So clearly there's room in my schedule for more students, but the longer I'm doing this, I'm putting in less time planning and thinking and having it be all consuming, because sometimes it does feel like I'm constantly thinking about this job and what I have to do next, and send the invoice and make the invoice and communicate on WeChat with the parents and help the parent understand how to use Zoom or ClassIn. And today even I have a new student, and one of my students from VIPKid, and I had to help his mom with WeChat Pay. And so yeah, it's a lot. It is overwhelming. And then to make sure that you have your lesson prepared and interesting, and that it's progressive and it's quality lesson content for the amount you're paying. You know, you are charging the parents a lot of money, and they're used to the quality of VIPKid, so you want to make sure that your classes are worth it. And that is my goal with my Reclaiming Gen teaching business. So guys, that's pretty much the update for me. It's going well. I'm progressively getting more students each week, and finally I'm just glad that my Outschool picked up. I want to thank Alejandra Londano. Check her out on her channel, because she has done a lot of encouraging myself and her followers on Instagram. On YouTube, she does a lot of encouraging for tutoring on Outschool, and I happen to agree with that. That is, it's going very well for me, one-on-one tutoring on Outschool. So check out Alejandra's channel for lots of information about tutoring. That's it. Like I said, I'm going to have another video about YouTube if you are interested in maximizing the amount of views you get from your channel, and how to use your title and description along with your tags to help your video rank and be seen. And so, yeah, that's all from today. I look forward to seeing you next week. Thank you so much again for 1,000 subscribers, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.